insurance agents. But after we leave here, go back to running our agency. The execution of everything.
So it's kind of a long road to get to this podium.
Yeah.
And you've been on it for a while at the state level and the national level. What are your thoughts today as you take over?
Yeah, I remember being humbled when I started at the state level. Just getting put on the board, I was so proud, to be that. And then when I was able to move up to the executive committee there, the pride I had, and the people I worked with that just continually challenged me and made me better at what I was doing. And the idea that I've come to this point in that span of time is kind of hard to wrap my head around. The people that I watched do this ahead of me and how I respected them and how I saw them. It's hard to imagine that I'm being given that honor in this position now. But I'm really excited and really proud.
And you just mentioned watching the others go before you. What are you hoping your tenure is all about? You've seen a lot of other chairmen at work. Do you have a special priority or a goal or something that you hope by this time next year you will have accomplished, or something that you can be proud of?
If we can develop the trust and the relationship and keep building on what we've already started. Charles and I have really tried to focus on that in the time that I've been here. I know Charles values that as well. I think we're seeing progress in that, but it goes beyond just the state and national. It also goes through our relationship with the board and the executive committee. It's with individual committees. Being open and collaborating, learning from diversity, learning from young agents, listening to them about ways we can grow instead of pontificating back to them about what they should be doing. There's so many things that experience teaches you, but you may fall behind on what new developments are coming along. And so to learn from in an ACT and Catalyst with what's happening in InsurTech, I need help with my agency in that space, and I want to have my ears and eyes open to that as the chairman going along, so I can make sure that others benefit from what those people are bringing to the table in their areas.
What are you looking forward to the most, just from a personal standpoint?
Well, it's already started with some of the visits I've been able to make to states and really getting to know and see how each individual Big I operation within a different state operates autonomously and separately. There are similarities, but there are unique relationships, and it's really been eye-opening to just see the history and people saying, I came to this event when I was first in the business 30 years ago with my father or mother, and now I'm bringing my son or daughter in with me. It's just, we talk about this 128 years and counting or whatever we're at. But it's just amazing when you really see it in action and you talk to generations that go to these events. So I just enjoyed getting around and learning more about what each state is doing, maybe trying to provide some insight on what I see happening from national to share back. But also, sharing ideas between states. I was in this state last week, and it might provide help for someone I'm with the following week on some challenges they're facing. So, again, collaboration, teamwork, just everything you can do to build that networking back together, because we're big, and it's hard to stay on top of all that.